one ER about the other. Listen up, you're at a higher time in your life. Right now, you listen to Avril. Let the truth be known.
In the politics area, you know, she have it.
Never had a boring moment in my life.
She's the voice of the Caribbean.
Back as I remember, I was never alone. Queen Avril is on the throne. No more feeling lonely. Avril rules the air, you know. Every day is like an Avril day.
Is it me? What a night, what a night. The weather is getting to me, everything is getting to me, but welcome to another Monday night of the Apple Show. I'm here. If you don't recognize me tonight, just know that it's me. I'm here. Okay, so if you're in, tune in and tell the world the number one show is on the air right now, the Avril Show.
Hey, it's your girl, The Flame, and you are now in tune to the Avril Show. Keep it locked right here.
Okay, I'm going to start the show. Whether it's one person, nobody, I'm going to do the show. You can watch it later to all the viewers out there. And if you're watching, just know that I appreciate you. Even if I can't see who's watching, if you feel like letting me know you're watching, feel free to say good night, like Lorraine Sanders, who said good night. And I know Lorraine only said good night because Lorraine see that I'm wearing no hair tonight. Lorraine, I don't have no hair on tonight. Janet Dixon, thanks for saying good night. It feels so good when somebody say good night or even good morning. You know, I'm not special, but this is the biggest show out there you could find in radio land, in TV land, in any land. This is the biggest show, the number one show. You all ain't gonna tell me that. I know that. If you leave it up to my people to tell me, just know they're not going to tell me anything because they think they're going to swell up my head. How can you swell up a head that don't have no hair? Anyway, feel free to share the show and tell them that the number one show is on. But don't say the number one show because they may curse you out and say, what are you talking about? So problem, you know something? I don't know if I'm going to be here long tonight because let me tell you something. I run from getting cursed out, but I could take it. I enjoy it. Janet Dixon miss you yesterday going on bad. You don't miss nothing when it comes to dancing and carrying on, but live your life, enjoy your life. If that's what make you happy, Janet, live your life. Don't be boring like me. Okay? Everybody say I'm boring. Lorraine, everybody that know me say I'm boring. So don't be boring like me, but as long as you're boring, and you're happy with your boringness, you're good. What is happiness to somebody is not happiness to you. So no matter what people say, you're boring, you don't go nowhere, you stay home in your house, stay home in your house. Less confusion, less problem. Now everybody you sit at a table with and eat and drink is your friend or they're happy with you. So sometimes you're better off not being at no table eating and drinking with people, because when they're done tonight, they probably say, oh, wait, I want to Avril here. You know, me no, Mark, good night to you. Oh, your call, sweetheart, I'll call you back. And No matter what you all say, just know Avril can don't wear no hair. Avril can wear wig when she want. Avril can wear braids when she want, because Avril have hair on her head. Man, I tell you, Mr. Lorraine, I take out the braids. And let me tell you something, I'm afraid to put back in braids. Me don't want my head go crazy like my girlfriend Paula. But let me not call her Paula name too much, because when she ready, she let me have it. But she more matter than me. But anyway, I come here tonight to say a little few things, right? And this between me and who listening. Okay? Don't want nobody to say I say, because I'm going to say I didn't say it. Tonight, I am here to just say what I have to say, because I listen to people, you know. And one thing I learned, Lorraine, people have a tendency, they don't run with anything good. You see, as it's bad news or somebody says something or it's something negative, everybody gone with it. You understand me? It's one thing I am going to tell you. People do not share nothing good. So tonight I come back with me dead left topic that I did, and you all think I was crazy. Tonight I am back with dead left, and I am going to finish it up tonight. Let me tell you guys something. I speak things. I don't know how I do see it coming, how I do feel it, but somehow things that come in my spirit and I speak about it. Because you ever had a dream and you don't tell nobody, and the minute something happen, you say, you know, I dream about it. Everybody gone say you lie. You just feel like you have to be in things and say things when it comes to your mind. Speak your mind. Don't hold on it. If you dream it, tell somebody. You don't have to tell everybody, but tell somebody. So let me go into my dead left story tonight, because I have one thing I'm going to speak about, the dead left, and I'm going to speak about another thing that I see people on social media commenting about, the mother that charged with first-degree murder after shooting a 20-year-old man she found under her 13-year-old daughter bed. If you didn't see the story and you see the story, I'm going to talk about it tonight. Because you all people out there are just trifling. I don't know if you all just say things without thinking, or you all don't have children, or you all don't have a conscience, why you all say the things you all say when you don't hit home, or it's not something affecting your family. Now, why in God's name, anybody could tell me tonight that grown people can sit down on social media and talk some of the things? People put up a post, and my God, you'll put up something, you know, and the minute you put up something, nobody wants to comment, but they see it. So don't feel bad when people don't comment on your stuff. They see it, okay? But let me come back to the dead left part 2. When I spoke about dead left, how it creates confusion, nothing happened to the young lady, the 39-year-old, where her uncle killed in Mount Vernon. I'm going to say my piece tonight. I am not here to judge the uncle, the mother, and the daughter that died. May she rest in peace. I wonder is she buried yet? Because I don't hear nobody talking much about her burial. But they got the nerves to put out a GoFundMe. How come nobody do a GoFundMe for me to help me to stay here to talk the stuff that I talk every week? You all wait till people that talk about GoFundMe. Well, you're going to tell me, with a big house like that, and dead over deed and all these things here, and the young lady work at a job for how many years, you think that woman, they can't be buried? You all really, as soon as somebody dead, you all don't even know the situation. I don't care if it's a family member put it out there. You all use the time when you all feel the whole world cry over things, the whole world say, oh my God, to put out a GoFundMe, because people's heart is soft now. So they're going to just put out the $100 and put out the $200. And even if the person could afford to bury themselves, you all don't come back and say, reimburse people the $100 and the $200. And I don't care who want to curse me. Do not go out there and tell me, if you go into a tragedy and you know that something happened in somebody's life that close to you, Send it to the close family and the close friends and say, let's all put together and bury our loved one or our friend. This GoFundMe need to stop because you all don't reimburse people when you all get the money. And sometimes the people that they're doing GoFundMe don't need no GoFundMe. You all don't even wait to hear if the family have a life insurance or if the young lady have a life insurance. GoFundMe. GoFundMe. GoFund who? Why nobody have fund me for all the free work and labor that I do? Why nobody have fund me? Why nobody think sometimes I need a little funds to get along? But somebody dead and gone. You all don't know what the person dead left. If they have life insurance, if the family have life insurance on them, you all put out a GoFundMe the next day because you all feel the whole world talking about the story. Stop using dead people to make yourself look good. Some of you go out, they go have party talk about how you raise money for the dead. And when you look, it's pure confusion. Before the person bury, you all have pure confusion because you all don't even know where the money go. I tell you all, don't come to me with your foolishness because I'm going to speak my mind. You understand me? Some of we deserve. If we dead, just bury the dead. Bury the dead. If they don't have nothing, just bury them. It's a burial spot for everybody. Money or money not. Now the young lady uncle kill her. And you all want to sit down out there and come tell me. Listen, I do my show even if it's one person watching. I talk like the whole world is watching. Whenever anybody see it, they see it. I don't sit here and wait because my show cannot wait for people to come on. It has to start on time. This is not a Facebook Live show. So here I'm going to say this now to you guys, right? So the uncle killed the niece. Somebody put it up. And all I said, I have no comment because looking at her mother, people know everybody mourn differently. Everybody mourn differently. Some people don't cry. Some people don't have to break down, but it doesn't mean they're not in pain, right? It doesn't mean a person is not in pain because they ain't falling apart, they ain't breaking down, they ain't pulling off the wig and rolling in the street and, and all this stupidness, right? But let me ask you a question. When the media come to anybody, I remember when my friend's sister was found in the house dead with her son and the little baby, my little angel, who was in the house where they say eat chocolate and survive on chocolate, right? Right here in the Bronx, right? The father couldn't catch himself. There's no way he could have go in front of camera to give no report because the man is grieving, right? Now you sit down there and tell me, love on Bob, good night to you with your 65-inch TV. Thanks for tuning in. So nobody see what I see. Somebody here in what I'm here, you talk about, you see how you come disinterrupt my show, come talk about my hair, the little hair I have that I put up in one tonight because I couldn't get around to put on wig. Anyway, me not gonna pay mind because you see, my family come on here tonight, come talk about me here. Anyway, so hear what I say now, love and Bob. So the mother found, the mother say, the one thing, and nobody have to know my contacts and nobody have to know where I get my story. I said to a news reporter, let me ask you a question. Why you all go interview the mother, go upset my spirit? Why you all did that? Because first of all, the mother was like this, normally when she come in, I hear noise. But I noticed I didn't hear Jacinth Hanley, thanks for good night. Good night to you too also. Carlene Richardson, good night to you also. So the mother there saying, normally when she come in and she wig was on one side like how me here look tonight, I normally hear noise, but I noticed I didn't hear nothing from her. So I say, something is wrong. Me posting, if somebody call you and tell you that they kill your son or your daughter, no matter if you guys have problems going on, you're going to drop. You're going to be in a shock. And when you're in a shock, you may not be able to speak. And anybody going to tell me, well, people deal with things differently. There's no difference in this. When somebody take your picnic life, will come out of you. Okay? And you can tell me, you and there. The media is another thing to, them love news so much to know that they have a story to bring, and they want to say they bring it first. That the media gonna come in front of a mother who mourning the loss of her daughter and go on to do interview. Nobody was around the mother to speak on behalf of the mother. You see, when we get in a trouble, we don't see nobody to stand up for us. You see, when we have problems, you see, we don't see the people that we need to speak up for us. You mean nobody was there like Crazy Paula, my friend Paula, to go and speak and say, listen, this is not the right time for it. The media have to move. But when we see the mother stand up there, I talk about, normally when she come in, you will hear noise. But I noticed there was nothing, so I said, something is wrong. So I want to know, at that very moment when she was talking, was the mother in the right mind? Was the media that did it too, who want a story to bring her, they got to bring story. Can sit here tonight and tell me that you couldn't give her some time, just bring the news outside where the story happened and say we will get a follow-up. That is why me left certain media that I used to do. Because I always feel if I'm going to guide people to do the right thing, I will tell them, just get the story right now. You could do a follow-up story with the mother later or whoever or whatever. Now, when a mother give that remark, we just get turned off one time. And I said to my crazy friend Paula, there is more behind this story. No boyfriend killer. No boyfriend killed this young lady. This is something up close and personal. And I know this is very deep for me to say. I don't want to be accused. So before me put it on social media, how me feel, I'm going to give you until tomorrow. They must find the killer. They're going to find the killer because the mother already know they had problems in the home. This thing been going on for how long? And you're going to tell me do a story on Deadlift, and you're going to come tell me you upset my spirit with this Deadlift story now. But I told my attorney that I want him to come on here because I want to ask him some question. Now, I'm going to say this coming from the other tongue I have. This is not me talking. Okay? You try to tell me that if a mother dead and leave a deed in my name, my sister name, my brother name, you know what I encourage people to do? Sell the house right away. Sell the house and say, listen, we're going to sell this house. You go do what you want to do with yours. I going to do what I want to do with mine. And me can't even live in no house where mother dead left. Because if my mother dead and leave me with a house, I don't want to be in it. Too much memories for me. Me can't handle these kind of things. So first of all, a house like that, the house look nice too. The house look very beautiful, but me couldn't live in that. They know that me know the whole story. Me walk here. Love and Bob not come make me talk foolishness tonight. Leave me here alone. So hear what I say. You gonna tell me my mother dead in a house. Everybody's not the same. Because me see husband bury wife bury husband, they go and go sleep in the same bed. Me, the house had come out of the house one time. Me get rid of the bed. I tell a man one time who say he had love me. I say, if you love me, don't buy me no house, Because if you dead leave me in the house, me sell it before, as soon as they bury you, me sell it. I need a peace of mind. We can't come in a house. Come live in a house, in a dead left house. No, you're going to tell me why if they had so much confusion, they couldn't go to an attorney, Hugh Campbell, and finish up the work, sell the house, split up the money among the three of them, even if the man, and you hear them say the man be in prison before, so a man like he don't know what behind bars feel like, and you push him over the edge. You think him care if he go back a prison? He be in prison already. Let me tell you something. There's a thin line between love and hate. There's a thin line between love and hate. I'm going to tell you why. The uncle used to be in entertainment business before, right? The uncle used to be in entertainment business before. Please share me show. You all don't want to share the show, like you all just watch it for yourself. I too selfish. Share it and let them know the biggest show is on right now, right? But anyway, the uncle being in entertainment before, and she was also, so that there was good enough. So if family and family can fall out and turn around and kill one another, why you think your so-called friend them with some of you have, where you all sit down and say, me no she pretend she my friend, she's a hypocrite, and but I still want to be around them. Let me tell you something. Family, friend, relationship. Once you see it spoil and somebody not into you no more, leave them alone. Me say the mother and whoever this deed, the deed was in the tree of them name. If you see you having so much problem, why not just sell the piece of house, split it up, and let everybody go and go live the life? Me too, I'll be out of there. Patras, we ain't have no mistake about that. I said, I do not want to live in no house where nobody dead leave me. Because anytime I walk in, I'm going to feel like I just hear you coming. I just hear you close the door. Something drop me, think is you coming in. I lay down in the bed, may I look for you. You're not on the other side. One other thing, that is total madness. I cannot go through that. And people going to say, we're going to sell the husband a house. He work hard for you. He work hard for me while he was alive. So now he dead. I am going to change the way I live my life while I'm alive. But me cannot love somebody so much to go lay down in the bed that me and them used to lay down in a dead left bed and be comfortable. I gonna have nightmares. Then next thing they have me on all kind of medication. Because every night me go lay down, me think my husband are coming. You think a mother should sleep in a house and feel good in a house that her daughter die over? That woman there for go sell the house. But look when they're gonna sell it. When somebody lost their life, let me speak proper English before you all don't say I didn't get my PhD. After a daughter lost her life, you gonna sit here and tell me I would want that house? Why didn't they avoid somebody losing their life when they were having so much problem? The mother knew they were having problem. Why you think the police them find him so quick? Forget camera in the road and camera on the street. They would have find him the same night. You get the news after. Because the mother know they argue before them arguing, they fighting over house. The man have a problem with them and he probably threatened them. You think you hear half of the story yet, half of the story have not been told. The only true story you're gonna hear right now is Avril telling you. Before your daughter lost your life, this is not the time for me to bring down nobody. But before the daughter lost the life, if they had made peace and sell the house and everybody take the couple dollars, you know how much the house worth? Could you imagine if you could have give somebody, if Queen, right? Queen, I am okay. You know, see me now have on here on my head, so you know this tonight I'm not in a good mood. When you see me here, no fix right, me no on right. So hear what I'm saying now. If the house value the kind of money that it value, you could imagine if the uncle is harassing you for his portion and you want peace in your life. You could have just sell the house. And if you don't want to sell the house, find how you could buy out, give him a thing, you and your daughter stay in there, and let the man go get a little piece of or whatever he want to go buy and go catch up someplace. But because of deed and money, and the Bible tell us about these things, and we're not heeding to it. Me say after me see that killing there, it wake me up in such a way. Sometimes me feel me is part of that family. And the what me I got to right now, the family need to include me in the deed. Because it's very frustrating to think that family. You ever go to the island and you drive through the island and you see some old house there fall down right here in New York. Houses next to you board up for nearly 25 years because the family have dispute. And the house not gone nowhere. The house will sit down there. Them people, there's wicked people. You gonna tell me before I give it to me uncle now, you got your big house upstate, right? And your mother dead and left a house here in the Bronx. I'm not talking about the same dead left people them. So you have a family, the mother dead and left a house. And because they arguing so much, who's supposed to get this amount, who's supposed to get that amount, guess what? The house sit down there, Crystal Baker. The house sit down there and nobody I get nothing. So the house sit there until it gone to the dogs and the bank come down and board it up. And because of all kind of issue, nobody know who the house belong to. When all the family had to do was say, you know what? Let's sell it. Everybody take the portion and go on about your business. Before that happened, the daughter upstate refused to sign this and sign that. So the house sit down there make the neighborhood look bad. You go home to the islands, you drive past, you say, that used to be Miss Betty house, you know. But since she dead, I hear he leave it for the daughter and the son said this and the daughter said this. So because that was Miss Betty house stay right there until the roof blow off, hurricane come lick out the window them, nobody get the house. People, we are living in a world today over house and car and stuff where hurricane come and lick boat every day and we still not taking heed. Why would a mother sit down tonight and tell me that mother is not getting therapy? Your daughter died over house where your mother dead left. Your daughter died over house where your mother dead left. And all it took was a family to sit down and come to an agreement. And somebody who say, listen, you know what? This is the right thing to do. But somebody gonna feel he not get this and that and whatnot. And then a man who don't care now, because listen, you ever get mad and you get so mad that nobody could calm you down, and it's after you don't tell off people, fight off people, then you sit down tomorrow and say, look how this woman you make me get, and say the wrong thing. When you are mad, you cannot think straight. You need somebody to help you to understand. You need somebody to pound sense in your head. But people do not understand. When people are angry, your cup is not the same size as my cup. When my cup run it over, you are still empty. You cannot go around and say, what a man should I do? And what a wicked piece of man are you, like to judge people when you all are not in the shoe? And I'm sure if some of you look back at your life, at the things you do to your ex and to your daughter and to your sister and to your brother, you probably sit back and say, you know, I've made mistake too, and there's things I've done that I should not have done it. You understand me? So I'm asking you all, stop being judgmental. I am not here to judge. I'm here to tell you, I would not feel good in my spirit to know my daughter is going to her grave over a house that we could have sit down long time. I don't know why they didn't do it. I don't know what to make people do the things they do. And because I wasn't there and I wasn't part of the family and the neighbor and the friend, we know everything now. You know what hurt me? Is everything was going on, you know. But as soon as the daughter did, everybody could come tell you this story, and everybody could come tell you all what happened, and everybody could tell you what was going on. But nobody sit down and tell the mother, this is what you need to do. This is the right thing. What happened to the pastor? Paula, what happened to the pastor of the church where the mother go to? I mean, you know everybody business, right? These kind of things is what provoking me. People want to talk after the fact. Another story I'm going to hit you with, and then I'm going to leave you with this, right? So you all put on Facebook a 13-year-old was a man, a 20-year-old young man. 20, you know, because a young man brain at 20s, just like a 13-year-old young girl today. So here comes a mother come in the house, find a 20-year-old in the house with a 13-year-old daughter, and he was under the bed, right? If you hear some of these people, I would have shot him 2 times. Him should have dead already. You have no right in there. Mary Sue, good evening to you, sweetheart. Good evening. And the people them on the group chat, not the group chat on the post, I would have killed him a second time. Them right, the mother right to kill him. Free the mother. Let the mother go. Now this mother take the life of somebody's son. The mother killed somebody's son. And because he was 20-year-old, and your hattie daughter with 13, who you warn over and over not to let this man in your house. And the hattie 13-year-old, now he didn't break in and go and molest your daughter, you know. Now, if you told me that the 20-year-old, if you said that the 20-year-old went into the mother house, break into the mother house and molest the 13-year-old, the mother come in and her reaction, she shot the rapist, I would have said different. But you tell me, a 20-year-old in a house with a mother who warned her daughter and warned the young man, as some of you say, because you all know everything, not to come to her house to see her 13-year-old daughter. I'm not saying that he has a right in there or the 13-year-old supposed to have man in her mother house, because these 10, 11, 12, 13-year-old, they don't listen. 13-year-old have picnic today. 14-year-old have picnic today. 13-year-old have cuss you like a dog in the street. Okay? But if the mother come in and find the man and they better hide, that means he was fear for his life. He panicked. He know he did something wrong. The daughter know she was doing something wrong too. And if the young man had gotten out the mother house before the mother came home, the daughter would have get what she wanted and let her in there and pretend she's a saint when the mother come home, right? But here comes, they say, the young man left and the mother follow him and shot the young man, kill him. Shot him. Tell me why you're going to sit down on social media and say, free the mother. And all of you who saying, free the mother, let her go. And he should have dead long time. And he should have, you all don't have children. And you all are not parents. Those who saying it. And any one of you who's saying that and wrote that, I read your all comments. And I say, my God, we're living in a world that is cold. That mother should have called that son, that young man mother, locked she door. She could have even called the police. But this woman feel because you are living state that give you all permission to carry rifle, guns. You all could just do whatever you all want to our children, our people. What in this world could tell me that you as a mother who has a 13-year-old daughter could kill a 20-year-old child that belonged to another mother? So a mother heart is dropping out because the little boy went. I call him little because a 20-year-old, you all think he's 20, so he's a grown man. 20-year-old today, they behave like the 14 and 15. A young girl could be 13 and more mature than the 20-year-old. And you guys feel like it was okay. And I would not stop saying, some of you all friends of mine that on my page who sit down and I see you guys writing that the mother had a right to murder this young man. You guys are cold. And you know what I do? I just told myself, people like you guys cannot be in my circle. Cannot be in my circle. Before you all write and comment, take time to think. It could have been your nephew. It could have been your son. Because some of us don't know what our children are doing out there when they're out there. So you could have a 20-year-old. You have to talk to your children. But if the mother warned the daughter not to bring the young man in the house, and she did it, you don't think you all should have said the mother should have beat that child, or the mother should have punished that child? Just tell the young man, get out of my house. And even if you point the gun at him, call his mother if you know the mother. And if you don't know the mother, call the police. You take the law in your own hands and you guys gonna say they need to go protest to free that mother out of jail. You all are some cold-blooded, hearted people out here. And I think you all just on social media to write nonsense for reaction. Because me could feel good in my spirit to see a mother kill a 20-year-old because he was under the bed when she come in and probably was in there with her 13-year-old daughter doing whatever. Why you don't go deal with your daughter who disrespect your house, not listening to you, but you want to kill somebody's son? If your daughter was even pregnant for that 20-year-old, you might have been out there, oh, congratulate me, I'm grandma, I'm grandma. Okay? You know how much mother I see out here happy because the children have children and make them grandmother. And now that young boy can't make his mother a grandmother because you take his life. I say, people like she belong in the same cell where the uncle kill his niece in the Bronx over the house. None of them better than none. A killer is a killer. None better than none. If you defend yourself, I can't say much. But what is there to defend? He came in there, come do something to your daughter. Listen, my people. Before I send up my pressure here, talking to people who don't even care nothing about me, I think I'm just going to leave you guys with this. You all must learn to pray for each other. You all must learn to keep each other up in prayer, no matter how bad the situation is. Even that uncle that killed his niece, you guys don't know half of the story. It don't mean he have a right to kill her, because that is an ongoing fuse that should have done the fuse itself long time. But me call that greed, because there is attorneys and there's laws and there is rules to everything. Oh, you see, when we like to handle everything our way, we not talk to nobody. Me deal with my problem myself. We not bother nobody with my problem. That is what happened to you guys. You all step out of bound when you all feel you all can't talk to a friend. Sometimes you're going through things, talk to somebody, because sometimes the way we think about dealing with things is not always right. When you're in a mindset where you are mad and you're pissed and you're upset and you're angry, you cannot think straight. That's when you need somebody to help you. So people out there, I urge you tonight, stop this nonsense about the mother need to be free. Because if you had asked me to come protest to free the mother out of jail, I would have come. But I would be the only one on the other side saying, let us stay right in this up. Just like the uncle going. And then they say the uncle was laughing. What about the uncle was laughing? That upset you guys because he did the killing. But the mother come on with a smirk on her face, talking about her daughter, like she didn't just lose her daughter. And you guys don't see that as a problem. Let me tell you all something in Jesus' name. She had no right to take the young man's life. I had a problem with my daughter when she was 14 years old. Dating a boy, going to college at that time. The thought of killing him never crossed my mind. Crystal, that is what I'm saying. It makes you angry as a mother. It makes you want to beat your daughter. It makes you want to punish your child. But when you're going to think about take another person's child, even if it was over some sex, the same sex she probably was having out there that she didn't know nothing about. Listen to me, people. You see how the world is today? I pull myself away from situation lately very easy. For the sake of my sanity, for the sake of my peace of mind, I don't care who it is. If it's not bringing me happiness, it has to go. If it's not bringing me peace, it has to go. If it's even in my home and I'm not happy, you know what it does to you when you're living in a home where you're not happy? And you could tell me that young girl was going to work every day, knowing she have a problem with her uncle and mother with the house and problem. I wonder if she was speaking to anybody. Because the beauty of it, right? The sad news, you're hearing everybody talking about the uncle who killed the daughter. Killed the niece. And everybody talking. How many of the friends and family story that You all in share with me. Who is speaking about the real situation and what was happening that lead up to that. I don't see those stories. You are not sharing those stories. But all you are sharing is because it's hot news. Uncle killed 39-year-old over deed of a house. And it's news, so we're going to share it. Before you all share my story, I'm going to share mine myself. Because I realize we're living in a world, a dog-eat world. The only thing we care about is what is free, where the party there, where the action there, where the free this, where the free that. And we don't know to find love for one another. My brothers and sisters, I live every day with anxiety. I live every day with anxiety. But when my door open, I ask you guys, if you live with your family, your husband, your wife, anybody, and you see them walk through the door, put your hands up and say, Father, I thank you. Let your prayer cover them. That even when your children feel, I'm so lucky, I'm so blessed, they don't know. It's the prayers that cover them. Because let me tell you something. Prayer covered me. I am who I am today because of those who prayed for me, encouraged me, and stand behind me. I'm asking you guys to stand behind the people you love. Pray for your children. Pray for your grandchildren. Stop taking it for granted that you live in the community for how many years and people know you. Sometimes it's your very own stranger neighbor. Your very neighbor will study you, envy you, set you up, take you out. You understand? The police, them wasn't stupid. They wasn't crazy. From the time they talk to the mother, they don't lead up to go look for the uncle. Okay? Because they know family was going on. The first thing they're going to ask, was she having any problem with anybody? Was she going through anything with anybody? So calling him cold-blooded murderer, every one of us is one trigger away if we had a gun in our hand sometimes. Sometimes I have to say, thank God that you're covering me and holding me. Thank God for your strength. Because some things people do to me on the street, sometimes you even driving, people will run you off the street, and your first thing you think, God, you call out God's name. And when I get home, I say, Father, I thank you. People, nothing beat prayer. Nothing beat prayer. Continue to pray and cover your friends and your family. I don't go to funeral with people kill people. I don't care, you all want to make excitement. Even when I go funeral, I don't even like repasts. Okay? So I am not one of them who is here, want to be in a media and spotlight and all these things when people get killed. It's not a place I like to be. It's not a happy place. Okay? I don't like it. And the GoFundMe thing, don't bother me about no GoFundMe. Because me have people right here live. We don't have nothing and we'll want $1. Okay? That young lady had a great job. She was working hard and she had a house that was deed to her. So let me tell you something. Nobody knows if she had life insurance, if her mother had life insurance for her, if she had life insurance for herself. Stop so quick to run and put up GoFundMe because you all feel people going to feel pity and mercy and they're going to give you the $100. When somebody in their own family is crying out for food, we don't give the $100 to. Are you people out here, man? Me tell you, I am scared. And my people, especially me Caribbean people. Me know they don't like me, a lot of them don't like me out there because me speak my mind. But I'm not going to stop speaking my mind if one person agree with me or one person listen to me. Because you all are just like that. You all are just like that. The same person will sit down and hug me today. Tomorrow, they're talking a whole different conversation about me. And that is why you all wonder, oh, she's so boring. All she do is stay in she house. I'm going to stay right in my house. I'm going to stay right in my house. Me not come in your house, come sit down, go eat and drink with you. Because me know you can't stand me. Mary Sue gonna continue to talk the truth, especially when Chico, DJ Chico, gonna log on for me show tonight. The one time me no have on no hair for me head, Chico want to say he tuning in. Mary Sue, they don't like when I talk truth, but you know what? This is what she says.
Scan them, your girl Spice, the new queen of the dance that I represent for Avril Show. Keep it locked. A Spice said that. Scan them.
That's why it's Spice. Even though me not one of your big fan, you still give me thing. You understand? I'd say what I have to say. Feel free to share my show, the #1 show, the biggest show out here, bigger than even Trump show. You understand? But anyway, I don't have army here tonight. So when you all see I don't have army here, it means me mad. And I said tonight, I have to speak on these two things. No mother had a right to kill that 20-year-old because she found him in her house and figure he was there for her 13-year-old daughter. Well, your 13-year-old daughter, let him in the house for. Let the young man out, call the police, call the family, make him call the mother, bring the mother over and say, tell her how you feel. But you're going to take somebody's life and I sit down and talk. You're all on social media talking crap about free the mother out of jail. The 20-year-old, he too old. The 13-year-old, no, he was 22. And some of the young girls, them, they hot and they lie bad. And if you know watch it, the body bigger than me and you own. And when they don't sit down and talk, you know what they say? When they ask them question, they go and lock you up. The part was, I know that. And guess what? You see, when they lock me up, you're going to hear some of them out there a long time. They should have locked her up. Some of them will act like them are my friends. So don't think me don't know them. That is why I stay in my house and I keep out of people's house. Because I know half of them not like me. They just pretend they like me. I know those that like me because they support me. I know that. I know where my love come from, my supporters. And I know them well. When they don't see me, they look for me. When they don't see me on Facebook, they text me. What happened to you? Where you there? You understand? So the rest of them, they're just followers. I'm talking about supporters. And when they lock me up, trust me, I know all of them going out there. They're going to post that too. They're going to circulate it. They're going to share it. And their friend going to share it that they lock me up. But me tell you, that mother, I hope they lock you up. And I hope you stay there. Because me as a mother, no, I wouldn't like to know my 13-year-old is out there having sex. But if I'm warning her and she's not listening to me, is she going to punish? You didn't kill your daughter, but you killed somebody else, picnic. Over what? Anger, frustration, because you have no right in your house. If the young man under the bed, he show you he not bold, he show you he's scared, he show you everything by just going under the bed, go hide. You understand what I'm saying? Just let him come out of your house, call 911, and let them deal with it. But we in a state where we feel we have gone as something, as a dog bark, Shara, Queen, as dog bark, they're ready to shoot. Because, we're in a state that we have license to carry gun. So you take people's life like they're dog. And if you sit down and you even kick a dog in America, the world come down on you because you kick a dog. But then when you take some gun and kill somebody, picnic, you know worth nothing. We quiet, we silent on that. So all of you sit down there and social media talk about the mother right, and the mother should have killed him long time and all these stupidness. Woe be unto you guys when the weapon of life turn around and hit somebody close to you or for you. Let me see how you feel. You all got to be careful. You cannot wallow in a people's tears. The tears of somebody today going to be your tears tomorrow. People suffering with anxiety and depression and all kind of thing. I suffer with anxiety waking up every day. Just thinking about going outside, what I have to go deal with. Every time I turn around, I feel anxiety taking me over. Just seeing what's going on around the world, reading and hearing. Every time, listen, if you in a right mind, don't go on TikTok at night too late. Be careful what you watch, because when you watch the things that's happening out there, you're going to come out of there more depressed than you went on. It's not a good place to be. Know what to listen, know what to put in your ears, know what your children them is listening to. Okay? Keep her right in that cell, Shara Queen. You could imagine if your son had gone to that woman's house. What about if the daughter had said she was 16? What about if the daughter tell him she was 17? I never find a man that I go out, Korean J. I never find a man that I ever dated and I go out on the date and I say, let me see your driver's license. I gotta be sure of your age. And you won't tell me a 20-year-old have time to go find out if the 13-year-old is lying. You ever see some of these girls where they're going to school and when they tell you they're in high school, you say, she in high school? You think it's some big grown young woman, the way them dress up, their body bigger than me and your own, the way they carry themselves. I didn't say the young man had no right to be in the woman's house with the 13-year-old daughter. I said the 13-year-old daughter had no right in the woman's house. In your mother's house with no man. That is to show you how grown the young girl is, because the boy no lick down the door and come in there. Tell the boy, come out of your house. Push him out the house if you want to. He probably never come back with fear. He was done living in fear because he was under the bed. But you're going to take gun and go shot somebody, pick me, and you all up on social media talk about, oh, the mother should have killed him 2 times already, and the mother should have killed him and bury him. Me watch some of you that write up your all foolishness on social media, and I say, God, cover me. And that's why you see me take out wig, weave, braids, anything. I am just going to start to wear my hair, so my sense could just stay in my head. Because maybe sometimes the wig block the sense from coming in my head. And I want to gain my senses back. Because of pure nonsense me seeing on social media now. And we as mothers talking the nonsense that we talk. We see people out there, you don't know the struggle, Corinne. You don't know what they're going through. I have a friend go to the gym 7 days a week. She's so stressed out every day. She feel like the gym is what helping her. But you all walk and see people and judge people because they're out here getting up, going to work every day and doing what they have to do because they have to survive. You guys need to stop being judgmental until you all are wearing the person's shoes. That is why I say my silence sometimes speak volume. I cannot. It's like sometimes I just want to give up on this, a lot of stuff that I do. My patience is not there anymore. It's like when they asked me about music festival, I said, how about grown? I will go home. I will enjoy what's going on in my country. Music festival right now, I've been there, done that for so many years. I started radio in 2002. You know how long I do in media? When you get older, you drop certain things, encourage young people to do it and let them move on. I am not fighting to do what I have done for the last 24 years. Okay? I cannot go back. God has pulled me out of a lot of things that I used to be into, Dr. Bent. And he have me in another place. My mindset is not where it used to be before. People have changed me. And you know what bothers me? People have a tendency to tell you, don't let nobody change you. And nonsense them at all. Our changes in life come from even the way people treat us and abuse us. You have to change who you are sometimes. You got to know who to be kind to, who to be caring to, who to be loving to, Orville Keynes. You cannot love the wrong people. Janet Dixon. That's why me dance, so you can smile. Thank you, and I smile. I say, Lord, look on crazy Janet. I know you was having a good time, and I love that. If that's what make you happy, it bring me a smile, right? I may not like to party, but you know much party and people things me promote all out here for nothing when they got to pay other people. Gloria Bentham looking good because the little hair I have on my head, I wash it and I just wear in my hair. I don't have no time for wig business tonight because tonight is one of the mad nights where I come to speak my mind. You understand me? So I am telling you guys, man, the world is in a state of mental depression. And you guys don't really know. Y'all don't really know it. And they said, there goes Janet again. Me getting old. Janet, they're going to chat about you and I know that's why you dance pan them. Every time I see you dance, you know why I laugh? I know you're dance pan them. You're dancing on them where you know behind you a chat you. You're dancing pan them where you know a chat your business. I know that's why you dance. Dance pan them. I'm going to dance pan them too. You understand? Them not like me, and I'm not gonna say me not like them because I don't even think about them. Those who don't like me, and I know that, I don't even think about them. Just live your life, enjoy your life so much that you don't have time to think about who not like you. You don't have time to waste on those nonsense. It's not worth it. If I tell you what I know and who don't like me and who stop talk to me and who criticize me and who say this and who say that, I won't be alive today. But I'm alive today because of God's grace that's on my life. God's grace that's on my life. They laugh after me when I say I getting married. They laugh after me, Queen. They laugh after me. She say she get married. Oh, she get married too. She can't get married. Queen, when me get married, I'm gonna lock the church door. I'm going in there and do it, and I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna let you guys know. Me not have no wedding for nobody. Me can't afford to go have wedding and marriage, and then they sit down in the church and you hear them. When they don't chat you, the ring fall off your finger. Chris Graham, how you doing? Chris, tell them about your policies and your insurance. You say you got to come on one night with me because these people with their GoFundMe is just making me lose my sanity. And I can't do it no more. Patras, you said they're going to lock me up. But remember, all behind prison walls are going to sing my mistake. No matter how much they lock me up. Look what they do to Jesus Christ. But I'm not Jesus. I can't put myself in Jesus. Some people say you must be like Christ. If I be like Christ, I'm not the host they're going with me because how could me be like Jesus Christ? You could imagine put me pan nail, pan cross, even for me children them. You not catch me up there. Me have to be at that wedding. No. No wedding. Queen, nobody with it. If you get married, me dear child, marry the man, not marry the world. Andrea, I'm sorry that you just coming on, sweetheart. Sorry that you just coming on, but let me tell you something. The song My Mistake by Patras. I will sing that until I die. And next week, that's going to be the topic, my mistake, and I'm going to tell you why. And who no like me, when I don't talk, it ain't gonna be no different because you didn't like me before. So I'm telling you guys now, my people, stop being judgmental over the man with killing niece. Get to know the story. All I'm saying, he has no right to kill his niece. But I am saying to you guys, look at that as an example. Your cup is not my cup. When your cup flooding over, somebody else's cup empty. Everybody cannot handle the same stress of life the same way. Man kill man over stupidness. Man kill wife. Wife kill husband. The nonsense where people kill over when they could walk away, when they could talk to somebody. You know what they say? I just didn't want to bother nobody with my problem. Me deal with it myself. You are Jesus Christ. God put you on the earth to be by yourself. Where you want, man, no because you don't want to be by yourself. You have family, you have friends. Then when you walk on and talk about me friend them. When you have your problem, you want to hide it because me no want to go to nobody with my problem. That means you don't have no friend. Because your friend's supposed to help you out with your problem and bring you out of it. But if you can't talk to me about your problem, me know your friend. So you all need to go around and stop saying, you have a friend. You don't have no friend if you have nobody to talk to when you're going through what you're going through. Me crazy friend Paula, sorry to call you crazy, but like I say, me crazy friend Paula, she not afraid to tell me what she go through. Sometimes if me have to say, you're mad, and me have to straighten them up, me gonna straighten up my friend them. Anybody can talk to me. I have never heard somebody walk on the street and say, I will put the business on the street. Me chat when me chat here, but when it comes to privacy, my mouth locked tight. You ask anybody about me. If me chat about you, me not sit down and eat and drink with you, Me chat about you because me not care about you and me not rate you. So I'm going to chat about you. But when you see me rate you, nobody can talk about you. Only me can do that. Family gonna chat about family every day. And you worrying about a friend talk about you and your own family member chat you like a dog. Them is just blood, because you can't stop the blood. because you're born in it. But sometimes some of them family you need to get rid of them too. You get mad when friend had shot you like a dog, but your family had shot you like a dog and put you out there and you got to talk about, you're my sister and my brother. Sometimes even them you have to put to the side. Hold on to the ones God put in your life. Sometimes God replace your family with good friends. Your own family sometimes want to take you out, but they don't know how to do it. Let it get the chance to take you out too. So you sit down there and underestimate the power of family. You think family easy. I here tonight to tell you guys. Gloria Hazel, thank you for tuning in. I don't know if you were listening before, but this show is not a Facebook Live, so it don't come through the same way. So when you comment, Edna Pickney, that's when I know you're watching. If you comment like Adeline Mills, I know you're watching. But if you don't comment, I don't see you watching. It don't work like that on this program. Okay? And I really have to thank the businesses that help me to do what I'm doing. Those are the business I support, and I urge you to support them, but they're giving back to the community. They're helping me to make a difference. And I said to you, to every one of you who write up on that post, well, a gentleman put up about the 20-year-old where the mother shot because he was in her house with a 13-year-old daughter. May God have mercy on every one of you will say, free the mother. And the boy should have dead long time. When half of you probably were laying down taking man when you were 13. Some of your daughters were taking man when they were 13. Some of your daughters get pregnant when they're 15 and 16, and they were taking man since they're 12 and 13. You all no kill nobody, but you are saluting a mother who took out somebody's son. Now that mother probably didn't even know a 20-year-old or messing around with a 13-year-old, but she have to go bury her son. And you all say that the boy should have dead long time. You are some wicked set of people, and that's why you see me, my circle is small. Because if you could think like that and write those things on social media, you're capable of taking me out too. I wish you guys good luck. I pray for you guys. Because you must remember, God not like ugly and God not sleep. He gonna give you a dose of medication. And when you take it and you taste it, you're going to understand those things that you put on social media are going to come back to haunt you eventually. No mother supposed to be burying her son because he was messing around with a 13-year-old when there is things that could have been done. Put the man out the house, call the police, make him call the mother, do whatever. The way the guy was scared and under her bed, I bet you he would have dialed his mother because he was so scared. But you let him go out and then shot him and kill him like a dog. And Shirley, my friend, have a dog, and you cannot tell Shirley nothing about her dog. A dog means so much to her. But that young man, 20-year-old, his life didn't worth nothing. And you all could sit down because you all want followers and likes to comment and say how you feel and what the mother was right and the mother was that. It's a shame, my Caribbean people could think such a way that the young man should have died a long time ago. May God bless you guys, because he tells me, watch my back every day. I pray. Thank you all for tuning in, who stay up with me and listen to me each and every night. If night could suddenly turn into day, we would see that no one is perfect. That's exactly, Crystal. We all make mistakes. We all go through things. Relationship, friends, family, we all go through things. And I pray to God, I don't have to hear this nonsense. I don't even read the posts anymore, because nobody should ask and get these kind of comments about that mother. To all my friends, I hope they put her under the jail. No, they should put her in the prison with the uncle that killed his niece. He told them, let it sit down in there and talk about their mistake and play the song by Pat Ross, My Mistake. That's what they need to do. Put all the criminal them in a one place and see who is the better criminal when they turn on each other in there. And that they need to do. Maybe I need to put a proposal to the elected official. Put all the criminal them we kill in a one place. And no man with murder should be out to murder nobody a second time. These laws should be changed. I love you guys. I thank you. And if it wasn't for you, this show would not be possible. God bless.
Thank you so much for watching me, being a part of this program, and I hope to see you joining me again next week, same time. Remember, God loves you, and so do I. This is Avril telling you, I'm out.